if you think that you have lost, if you think that, oh, I'm such a loser, never going to get anywhere, I'm never going to achieve anything, then you are 100% right. Because with this mindset, you will never get anywhere. You would literally never get anywhere, and you would always stay in your lane, and you would stay where you belong. And that is together with all the losers with victim syndrome that you have. So, what I'm saying here is that you should always be ready to change. And when you fail, and you are going to fail no matter what you're doing, every single person who is now a master of something has once been a person who kept on trying and failing. So, if you're not ready to fail, maybe you shouldn't be trying. And if you're not ready to try, then you should start getting comfortable with the thought that you would still be loser even when you're older. And for those of you who don't want to live a life like that, I have a really important message. You can always start over. So I'm 24 now, and I have just finished my first semester of my bachelor. Most of my peers have already gotten their master's degree. Do I regret my choices? I absolutely don't. When I first finished school, I enrolled immediately into the university for the degree that I hated. I literally hated it with my guts. It was a wrong choice. And you know what I did? I decided to drop out. I decided not to pursue those studies anymore because I knew exactly that that wouldn't be something that I would enjoy doing and that I genuinely would be good at. So I started working. I wasn't just sitting at home watching, TikTok. I started working, but I was still thinking that I should probably get a degree. But I wanted the best for myself. So first I wanted to go to Germany and I wanted to get my education in Germany. But I didn't know how this whole system with visas and this whole bureaucracy machine really worked. So I failed at applying. Then I thought that, okay, I still would need to go to Germany and I would apply for au pair program. I would live in a family for a year and then I would get a chance to go and take my exam when the time comes. And then my application for au pair has been declined. And this whole process took me almost a year. So by that time, I was already 22. And I thought that, okay, I will try one more time. I will try applying for Austria. But now the winter semester has already started, so I should try with a summer semester of a next year. So that means that it would take me one more year and I would still need to continue working without getting my degree because that is exactly what I want to get in life. And I would rather spend time moving towards my dream that I would spend the same amount of time getting just any degree and that's still never applying it. So, as I'm talking to you, I am in Vienna. So, I now live in Austria and I am studying the degree I always wanted to study, which is linguistics. And it took me more than 2 years to get there, to collect all the documents, to pass all the exams, to prove, the level of my language. I'm talking about German, obviously, but I'm still there. And one of the thoughts that I had before moving here was I probably would be the oldest person in my group. Mentality, because when I actually came to the first lecture, I saw that there were two or three really old people. And when I'm saying really old, I mean like 65 or 70 years old or older, who were students in my own group, like at my own course. So definitely I wasn't the oldest. And even if there are people who are younger, it's not a competition because it's their first time getting the degree. And I I really hope that God gave them this chance to hit their perfect degree on their first try. But not everybody is blessed with this opportunity. And I wasn't because I was doubting myself and I didn't go after what I really wanted. I went after what I thought people wanted me to do. And when I realized my mistake, I tried all over again and I'm here. And that is the best version of my life that I could ever live. And I'm beyond grateful. So if you do think that, oh, but why should I start dancing? I'm already so old. I should have probably started when I was a child. So what? How long is your course? Is it like 1 month, half a year, 5 years? Because let me tell you something. In 5 years, you will be exactly your age now, plus 5 years, regardless of whether you're going after your dreams or not. If you are now 28 and you think, oh, why should I get a bachelor degree in something I have never done? I will be like 32 when I get this degree. Let me tell you something, you will be 32 anyway, but you will be 32 without a degree. So you better start now because you're not getting any younger. Matter of fact, every day when you wake up, you're older than yesterday. And that's how life goes. So if you're afraid of a change, it means that you're comfortable enough staying in the same place you're now. I mean, God bless you and everything really, I'm wishing the best for you. But if you feel like you're too old for something, you will get even older when you think about this next time. And you would probably be even older when you start regretting not doing what you really wanted to do when you were younger. So, if there is anything that you really want to try, I will tell you two things. You will try, and at some point you will fail. So, the faster you come to this realization, the better. And second of all, there always will be a person who is better at the same thing that you're trying to do. Always. No matter what you're doing, no matter how good you're at something, there always will be a person who's better, or at least at the same level. So life is not a competition, life is a journey. And what is the point of a journey if you never leave your house? If you just sit in your room comfortably, metaphorically and physically, and you don't allow yourself to see the world. I mean, you can spend your whole life there, but then what would be the difference between you being stuck in your room and you being buried under the ground? You're still in a really, cluttered space. You're not moving, you're not doing anything. So yeah, I hope that gave you some sort of courage. I know the speech might have been uncomfortable, but I feel like that's something that really works. Instead of just pampering and saying, yeah, you're doing great. You should not put any pressure to yourself. You absolutely shouldn't. Just stay where you are and let other people live their dream life. And you would just be jealous of them